persons shall therefore be designated as members of the Advisory Committee on Nominations for a 3-year term commencing on 2nd December 24. I congratulate the newly appointed members of the Advisory Committee on Nominations and wish on behalf of the Assembly to express my appreciation for their willingness to take up this very important and weighty task. Their work will certainly be of great benefit to the Court, and I also wish to extend my appreciation to the outgoing members of the Advisory Committee for their important contributions to the work of the Assembly and the Court. We have thus concluded our consideration of Agenda Item 14. And distinguished colleagues, let us now turn to Agenda Item 13, election of 5 members of the Committee on Budget and Finance. At the previous session, the Assembly adopted Resolution ICC-ASP23 Resolution 8, whereby it increased the total number of seats in the committee to 17 and decided on the geographical distribution of seats as a result of this expanded membership. The Assembly shall thus elect at this session 5 new members in accordance with the following geographical distribution: African states 2 seats, Asia-Pacific states 1 seat, Eastern European state 1 seat, Latin American and Caribbean states 1 seat. At its 3rd meeting on 6th March 24, the Bureau fixed the nomination period to run for 12 weeks from 3rd June to 25th August 24. At the end of that period, since the number of candidates remained less than the number of seats, and in accordance with Resolution ICC-ASP/1/Resolution 5, the nomination period was extended to 8th September and subsequently to 22nd September and 6th October 24. At the close of the final nomination period, 4 candidates had been nominated for election to 5 seats. No nominations were received for election to the seats for the Eastern European group. This means that the seat will remain vacant and will have to be filled at the 24th session. The list of candidates and the supporting documents are contained in the note by Secretariat entitled Election of Members of the Committee on Budget and Finance, ICC-ASP23/8. As regards members from the group of African states, the group of Asia-Pacific states and a group of Latin American and Caribbean states, since the number of candidates corresponds to the number of vacancies, the Bureau, pursuant to Resolution ICC-ASP/1/Resolution 5, decided to recommend that the Assembly elect the following candidates by acclamation: African states, Mr. Mustafa Samateh from Gambia, and Ms. Glory Jeffrey Sindilo, United Republic of Tanzania. Asia-Pacific states, Mr. Yaevo Kim from the Republic of Korea. Latin American and Caribbean states, Mr. Hector Felix Romero from Argentina. Does the Assembly wish to elect the above-mentioned candidates by acclamation for a 3-year term commencing on 1st January 2025? I see that the delegation of Venezuela has requested the floor. You have the floor.
Gracias, señora presidenta. A la luz de los últimos acontecimientos en esta sala, y siendo que el candidato para esa posición es de nacionalidad argentina, Venezuela solicita que el nombramiento del representante del GRULAC sea diferido oportunamente hasta tanto haya resultas completas sobre lo que todavía está pendiente. Gracias, señora presidenta.
I thank the delegation of Venezuela and give floor to Argentina.
Gracias, señora presidenta. Mi delegación no ve razones para posponer una decisión sobre esta candidatura, teniendo en cuenta que el candidato fue endosado por el GRULAC de acuerdo con sus procedimientos internos y es el único candidato para un único puesto. No obstante ello, por supuesto que estamos en sus manos respecto de la forma de proceder. Muchas gracias.
I thank the delegation of Argentina for their statement, the situation is as he says, that there are no competing candidates within the GRULAC. I would have to, of course, recall that we deferred the question of waivers. So I think we are in such a situation that we would decide on the waivers before returning this issue, if appropriate. I would ask if the room agrees to elect the other members by acclamation, and we would return to this the seat of Latin American and Caribbean states at a later stage of this assembly. Is this agreeable to the room? I see no objection. It is so decided. We have thus elected the candidates from African states and Asia-Pacific states to the committee, and I would congratulate the members of the committee on their election and wish them success in fulfilling their important mandate, which constitutes an invaluable contribution to the work of the Assembly. And as I said, we would return to the remaining seat at a later moment. Distinguished delegates, we have concluded our business for the first plenary meeting. We will meet here at 15 hours sharp to begin with the general debate. I wish to announce that the Credentials Committee will meet immediately following the adjournment of this meeting in Europe 1 and 2. I wish you all a pleasant lunch break and see you back here at 15 hours.